What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this 12.8 volt 100 amp hour LiFePO4 battery from the company GrenerPower 1280 watts lithium iron phosphate deep cycle battery. Really good size for running a trolling motor or something like that. It seems to have, you know, the terminal covers stuck in there right there. We get a couple of little terminals right here. Never touch these at the same time, by the way. You can see, and by the way, it came in this box right here. GrenerPower, green energy, empower your life. How about that? And it has this little pamphlet with it. Very nice little pamphlet. We'll see what all this is. So right here, basically you can see they have the RV right there because this would be great for an RV. They have a wide variety of batteries, anything from 50 amp hour, 25.6 volts to 300 amp hour. This right here kind of gives you a little service card. RV, camping, solar power system. You can get several of these and really run them in a series or a parallel like that. And just looking over the performance, nominal voltage 12.8, nominal capacity 100 amp hour, recommended current charge 12 up to 20 amps. Now I do have a lithium ion phosphate charger that you're going to use with these. You want to get a charger that's suited for these batteries. Here's the overall dimensions of this. It's 10.23 long ways, 8.3 that way, and 6.6 that way. Good size for, you know, RVs, trolling motors. This does have a BMS on it, so it's got a discharge cutoff and kind of an overheat short circuit cutoff. So there's all of the specs on all of that. Here's a quick little owner's manual that will kind of go over the same thing that I just kind of showed you guys. Gives you kind of the overall sizing of that right there. So what I'm going to do in this video is I have a inverter. I'm going to hook an inverter to this thing, and then I'm going to run some power tools and show you guys how well this thing works. And I'll try to get my trolling motor out here, hook my trolling motor up, and show you the trolling motor running on it too. So yeah, let's get to motoring. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's move the battery aside. This is a 3,000 watt digital power inverter. Very handy item to have. Recommend anybody to have an inverter or something like this on hand. Let's go ahead and turn power onto this thing and see. We have power. Let's check it. DC 20 volt, 20 right there. So it looks like it came out of the package at 13.3. So I will have to put a charge on this at some point. But let's go ahead. Let's test this inverter. What I have here is I've got a right angle grinder, and I'm going to show you guys running this right angle grinder. This inverter will definitely handle it. Make sure that's turned off before you plug it in. Let's just check it out. Oh yeah, that's handling that like nothing. Listen to that power. Yeah, I don't see any issues with that at all. That was quick. So if I need to run a job site, I could have this whole setup right here. This is the best thing. So I'm going to run this little portable heater here. I can see the wattage right down here. This thing will not fault out. I think it's a combination of about 950 per plug on this. Oh, that's wide open. And that's 1,200 watts coming out of that heater. This little heater is cool too because it has a little kind of light on the top. Let's hit it with this too. Wow, look at that. That battery's really working well. This works great, everybody. Now see, you'd run a solar panel, so you'd run a solar controller to this and then run a panel, and you've got a complete off-grid system right here. You could put this in a van, an RV, or anything like that and have pretty much everything set up. So now what I'm gonna do, let me unhook this, hook up the trolling motor, then I'm going to show you guys running a trolling motor, and let's see how powerful it can push that. This is the Newport Vessels trolling motor. You can see it right there. I've got it all hooked up. This is my kayaking trolling motor. Let's test this out because this is one of the uses I'm going to do for it. Wow, look at that. That is working great. What are we in, reverse? No, we are in forward. There is full power on that. So I do have a battery box that fits this that I put inside my boat. You can see we are wide open right there. Let's back it off a little bit. Let's try reverse. Well, reverse works. I've got 3 in reverse. That works perfect, everybody. Yeah, I don't see any issues at all. This is a very affordable option for anyone that just needs whether it's a trolling motor battery or you're running an off-the-grid setup with a power inverter, solar panels and all that. I think these batteries right here will work perfectly, and they're so affordable you can buy 2 or 3 of them and run them in series and give you a higher, where your voltage stays the same, but it'll give you a higher, you can go up to 300 amp hours that will make this, this 3,000 watt inverter would run for days, running pretty much a house, refrigerators, deep freezers, lights, whatever, and running a trolling motor. I think this thing works great. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the GrenerPower, lithium iron phosphate 100 amp hour. See you all in the next video.